Welcome, I am Tycho, the Child of Chaos, here with Judgmental Jind.
Judgmental Jind.
And we are here to play some Judgment Eternal Champions.
Hello folks, welcome to this episode of Judgment Eternal Champions. Jind and Tycho face off again in this 5v5 battle of Krognar versus Ista.
I'm here not to play a game, I'm here for my vengeance. Do you know how sad my kids were that you beat me last time?
I didn't mean to disappoint your children.
Today we are playing 5 champions versus 5 champions. We are also using all the champions from the core set, so there'll be no pick and ban this game.
It means you're not banning anybody. They're all coming for you now, Tycho.
Uh-oh.
Tycho's Ista force consists of Saiyan, Brock, Donragar, Marcus, and Alandir. I expect Alandir to do some work. I really dig that model. Jin's brought Rakir, Kogan, Piper, Skull, and Zeron, and of course, the Skellingtons. We didn't get to see Rakir last time. I really love this model, and he synergizes so well with Krognar.
Shall we roll to see who's going to go first?
Let's do that. I rolled a 5.
I'm going to roll a 3. It's a 6!
You did not roll a 3.
No, but seriously, I'm here to win.
Die well, Jind.
This episode is brought to you by CreatureCaster and Cuttlefish Colors. You can pick up Judgment Eternal Champions from CreatureCaster.com, and if you use our affiliate link, you can get a discount. We're also giving away a game mat to one lucky person who comments on this video. This is the 5 versus 5 mat you see us using in this game, but a new one, of course. Details are in the description. Also, we're only giving away a 5 versus 5 mat. There are no other products being given away, and we do not use Telegram. I'm excited to see this rematch. It's been fun to see the progression of both players as we learn Judgment Eternal Champions. The boys are deploying, and we can already see the consternation on their faces.
There you go, my friend.
Ah, Piper.
Piper and Piper.
Brock wants to put himself in good position.
Akira's back.
Saiyan. Heading right back in.
Kogan. Kogan will go here.
Ooh.
Fighting to you. I remember you.
Uh-oh.
Star.
Marcus.
Mighty. Go.
Skull the Mighty. I think Alandir.
Where's Alan going? He's
He's
a
going to
bundy.
go here, but I have to point at somebody right now, don't I?
Who will you pick as your marked target, sir?
Marked target on the...
That negates his Cloak of Darkness, because I get +1 agi against ranged attack, so you've basically cancelled it out with that. It's not very nice, is it?
Not very.
Now for the fun part. Would you like to roll a D3, sir, and see which monster will be spawning in that pit? So pit number 1. Gloom.
Was that Gloom here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6!
You get the Terra.
Mighty Terra. Oh, that's not very good for me.
Ooh! Terra! Here comes the newest monster from Judgment Eternal Champions.
I have no idea how strong this one
He's
is.
very strong.
Terra is a tier 4 monster, really cool. He's got a wicked ranged attack, and I gotta tell you, I don't want to be on the side of the table that Terra is.
Okay, sir, we are deployed
All right.
to my victory.
Sure, why not?
Communion phase. We shall generate a fate each, sir.
Ooh, I like Fate.
Looks like Jin's gonna be going first again.
I will activate the mighty Piper. 1, 2, and 3. I will be the first person ever to shoot at Terra. I have Magic 6. And you have Agi 2? 4 shots. Here we go. Nothing.
I have Resilience 2.
I will try again with my 3rd activation. That's better.
Piper shooting at Terra takes him down to 9 wounds, but no push from Piper as Terra is steadfast and requires additional movement to succeed in any push effects.
That will be my activation, sir. 1 wound.
First activation, I'm going to use Savagery.
Tycho's turn now. Brock, using Savagery, charges into Gloom. Monster Slayer's gonna give Brock +1 damage and he kills Gloom right off the bat. That's an immediate fate point, and Tycho grabs the Vorpal Blade, gaining an extra dice on his attack rolls for the rest of the game.
The maneuver, because why not?
Onwards and onwards. We still have this rather problematic issue of a mighty Terror. How do we bring him down? With a Kogan!
Jin and Kogan shooting Terra,
Shabam! Oh, look at this.
chewing him up pretty good. He's only got 4 wounds left.
3 more damage. That is Kogan's final act.
Tycho's turn now. Saiyan moves up and grabs that Fate Shrine. Nicely done. That's going to give him a big advantage next turn.
You, sir, are a fiend.
Jind really considering if Skull can take down Terra, spending Fate on the Hunter's Knife, giving Skull +2 damage versus monsters, and he hammers into Terra.
Here we go, sir. Oh, it's mighty!
Down he goes.
Down I go.
Good job, Jind.
2 fate in my pocket, and I'm gonna gain 3 health. I can use that judgment to go here. Okay, sir. I think I may do some upgrading.
Jind's going to give him the Umbral Spear now for free, and he immediately drops a Shadow Orb. Nice.
How do you like those apples, sir?
Just fine.
Shadow Orbs are going to help him move around the battlefield and be tricksy, just like a good Shadow Lord should.
So, my next activation will be Dawnregard. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dawnregard just moves up to the midboard. Time for Rakir. Jind moves him into range of Brock and Dawnregard.
What would you like to do for your next activation, sir?
Tycho's got Alandir and Marcus left. Marcus runs up the middle. It looks like Tycho's trying to set up for a turn 2 smackdown. Only Zeron left to move for Jind. He's going to purchase the Bracers of Disruption, then spend a fate point on the Ring of Power.
So I have +1 magic. Second activation, I will go 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
I will spend another point of fate,
He moves up and summons Nigel Skellington.
Nigel!
who will instantly activate and go 1, 2, and 3.
And your little summoned guy means that I don't get any fate?
Correcto mundo!
Boo! Don't like that at all. But there he is.
Tycho's moving Alandir now. Can he pop the skeleton and steal that fate blocker that Jind has put up?
Come on, Alandir!
No, 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 no!
Oh,
No.
not quite. So I have to spend my fate.
Tycho spends his fate to Explosive Shot. Down goes Nigel Skellington. Well, at least it's not a character, Jind.
Well, sir, that concludes the turn.
It does.
Communion phase.
Communion phase.
Tycho gains 2 fate for holding the shrine. That puts him at 3. Jind sits at 1.
Spawn souls on a 1, 2, 3, on a 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Ooh, the soul spawns in Tycho's half of the board. That's a bit of luck.
I will activate my effigy power.
Are you now?
Jind is activating his effigy power now, letting him teleport adjacent to his Shadow Orbs, including Rakir, who counts as one, or his effigy.
Hogan say not stand next to Monster Pit. Hogan stand here.
Seems good.
It seems amazing!
Is this too soon? It might be.
I will lead the charge with Roddy Piper.
Jin's first activation is Piper, and she mystic steps to the soul, harvests it, and then moves up into cover.
I will level up first. Piper will now go to 14 wounds. Piper also gains the Viper Venom. If I do 2 pushes in combat, I can immediately activate my duplication without paying an action.
Tycho's shrine is down to 16 wounds left, having taken 4 temporary damage from that soul.
This is Saiyan. Saiyan's going to move, shoot, move. That's what she's going to go for.
Interesting.
Saiyan activates now, takes a pot shot at Rakir, and runs back into cover.
Saiyan shot at Rakir, missed completely, and ran away.
I will activate Rakir.
Rakir now moves twice, drops an orb, and falls back to his effigy.
Bloop.
All right, so you kind of ran away.
I didn't run away. I'm going for a walk.
Marcus takes that Shadow Orb down. Back to you, Jind.
1, 2, and 3 for the first activation. For my second activation, I will charge you.
Interesting choice activating Skull and charging Dawnregard.
2 dice, plus 2 for charging, but you do have cover. Aha! A glance for 2 damage.
I take 1, down to 19.
Then I will use my head. So I've got my 5, minus your 3, minus the 1 for being two-handed. Nothing.
Only 1 damage, but he drops an orb for free.
Now what would you like to do, sir?
Tycho has some board presence here, and he can do some work versus Skull, I think.
3 dice. That is a critical hit with 2 J's. I will take it.
Oh, wow.
You just took 4 damage. So I'm going to pop up there with my 2, and I will keep shooting.
Alandir fires into combat. What a roll. Still firing as well. Strips 6 wounds off, down 18.
Let us then activate Zeron. Go to here, and I will shoot. Zap!
Zeron hits Donragar and then misses Alandir.
Oh, nothing.
All right. So I'm going to go with Brock next.
Tycho activating the Vorpal Blade wielding Brock. Now this could hurt.
So that's going to put me to 8. Big swing! He did a crit for 5 damage.
So 4 damage, down to 14.
The backswing, that's a solid.
Ooh, Skull's down to 12.
And I will use the maneuver to put you off. And my savagery goes away.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will shoot that pitiful dwarf.
Korgan shoots the dwarf,
Krognar has a range of 6.
and all he does is move himself, but into melee, avoiding a Donragar charge.
This is the last activation of the round. Donragar is going to go and try and pull you off his fate trap.
Donragar swings once, moves Korgan, maneuvers him, plus 3 damage,
5 dice on my last swing. Donragar!
5 more damage, takes him to the 9 remaining. What an exchange!
I will maneuver you back to here.
Okay.
Communion phase, turn 3. Jind goes up to 2 fate. Tycho is at 6. They've spawned a new soul.
Spawn monsters. On a 1, 2, 3, we'll determine this pit. On a 4, 5, 6, this pit.
2, it's an Infernus. Inferno. You're a monster pit?
Oh no.
What'd you get?
The big guy.
Oh.
Jind is still acting first, but no dead characters, and that's about to change.
We will activate the mighty Skull.
Skull!
Skull has a mighty 5 melee, plus 1 for being level 2, and plus 1 because he's going with combo strike.
Swing, bada bada, swing!
Oh, one's out there. Not what I wanted.
Lance.
He knocks Brock down, and he stunned him.
I will use my third activation. I'll just use my basic attack.
Basic attack now to the down Brock, moves himself twice. Brock is down to 12 health remaining.
You know what? Let's do it. 2
Well,
fate. Let's go with Brock. We're going to go with the hero dwarf.
Tycho drops 2 fate to shake Brock stunned and knockdown, and charges Kogan.
Ability of 8 with my Vorpal Blade, up to 10, 11 with my buddy, back down to 8 because you have 3 agility, right? Mm-hmm. Charging Kogan. For the axe! A big old crit.
Down to 4.
Gets the backswing, 3 more.
Down to 1.
1 swing left. Can he down him?
Critical hit!
Yes!
Oh, Kogan dead again. Kogan go bye-bye.
Kogan extra dead.
Brock levels to level 3, and Brock gains a soul token. Both shrines sit at 16 wounds remaining. Only 4 fate left for Tycho, but I'd say that was worth it.
You know what? I want to get back nearer to my shrine because I'm going to want to go bank that soul.
Jin's really in a pickle now. Zeron Shadow Steps, attempts to harvest.
Alert.
A 4.
Fate reroll.
8.
And no, he fails to harvest the soul. This happened last game.
Well, handy that you just stepped right into my wizard range. When she activates, people around her heal. So I just gained 1 on Brock and 1 on Donragar. Saiyan will start the barrage.
Tycho activating Saiyan into Zeron.
That's nothing except a maneuver, which I won't use. And final shot.
6 damage total. That's not enough to kill him because he still sits at 8 health.
Chill maneuver.
Rakir's up next. Shazam!
Rakir teleports to charge Alandir.
Charge.
Gives you with 4 dice.
4 dice is enough. Alandir. Oh no! It's not enough, is it?
Alandir takes 3 damage, down to 11, and falls back away again.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about Rakir. I think Alandir is just going to shoot down Zeron.
Alandir now targets Zeron.
No, you're not.
Jind activates Braces of Disruption for a fate. Zeron cannot be targeted, so Alandir targets Rakir instead.
I have 7 up to 8 because you're my marked target, minus your 4. All right, so that's a glance.
Hits him with an explosive shot for 1 fate, takes him down to 3 wounds.
And 1 damage onto Zeron, and you're both burning.
Twin shot tags Zeron 2. Oof!
And last shot. That's a crit. For 4 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Rakir and Zeron both down to 5. Now that was tricky.
Okay, that was fun.
Piper is the last to act.
Teleports home.
1 for an effigy recall. 1 to bank my soul, permanently damaging your effigy.
Ow.
Tycho is now down to 16 permanent on his shrine. That's Jind in the lead.
1 activation left. So you can go 1, and then 1, 2.
Ooh, he's skulking around in the trees.
He is.
We're not going to pay any attention to him at all.
Nope.
Marcus coming for Rakir.
That's gonna be painful because I'm only gonna have 1 fate.
Uh-oh. You know what? I'm hoping you're only going to have 1 burn to deal with.
True.
Killing of Rakir. Ha ha ha! Critical
You
hit.
didn't, did you? Oh, he's down to 1.
I'm going to shield bash, because why not? There it is.
Down he goes.
No! He
Marcus gains a soul.
Jind's effigy now down to 12 wounds as Tycho holds both souls on characters.
Donnie! I think I'm just going to charge Zeron. Ah! I have 6, you have 4, Agi, so I'm down at 2, plus 2 of my charge. Ooh, only a glance for 2, but I will maneuver you to put you into a more world of hurt.
Down to 3 wounds.
And for his last swing,
Donragar into Zeron. Uh-oh, hot dog. Tycho rerolls with the fate dice and manages to take him to 1 wound, but Zeron's in trouble.
and I got 2 maneuvers. So Zeron, meet Inferno.
That's fine by me.
Ooh, Communion turn 4, and it's starting to get real tight. Jin's banked 1 soul, making Tycho's effigy still at 16 wounds, whereas Tycho is carrying 2 souls. That makes Jin's effigy sit at 12 wounds. Jin's at 1 fate, and Tycho is at 4.
So monsters.
He goes
Ooh, he's
2.
2.
1, 2. Roll a d2, sir, for the Inferno. Yeah.
Jin is in trouble here as Inferno moves to him
8 melee against my Agi of 4.
and kills Zeron.
I have no soul, but good news for me, I explode. Alandir, take 5 wounds, please.
Down to 6 wounds remaining.
That's actually not bad that Zeron's down because he's going to respawn right now. Monsters move before characters respawn. So 1 wound left and he comes back with 5 off his top.
We have now Unbound Souls.
Move the unbound soul.
They roll D2, prioritizing with the hero with the most health. So just right there. Resurrect heroes. I have lots of them. They're all here.
Skull activates first.
Skull has his melee of 5, +1 for being level 2. For your Agi of 3, he'll do the big attack for the extra +1 dice.
Charges Donragar and knocks him down and stuns him.
Knocked down and stunned.
Take 5 down to 15.
What would you like to do, sir?
Tycho now, 2 fate to shake Donragar, 2 health regen up to 17, and here comes the Minotaur.
I think I'm just going to bash and at you real good. My melee is 6. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, Skull's taking the brunt of that bovine enforcer's rage.
1 damage.
And he maneuvers you onto here, which gives him an extra die for his next swing. Next wallop.
Down to 2, so 9.
Tycho choosing to destroy the Shadow Orb with his last activation, spoiling Jin's teleport shenanigans. Only 2 fate left for Tycho. Is it enough? Jin's activating Piper to charge Donragar. Feels like a bit of a desperation move. See how it plays out.
Piper's charging Donnie, so melee of 6. Agi of 3, 2 for charging, and I got a friend. Oh yes.
Solid hit for 3 damage, 1 more for backstab, plus Piper's double is now up, giving him a damage soak. He's going to take a hit and ignore it. That's huge.
So down to 2, so I'm down to 12.
And that is my friend Piper.
I think the move is Marcus.
The move?
Yes, the move is Marcus.
Marcus is on the move. The move is Marcus, says Tycho.
Here we go. Shield bash time.
Fails to damage, so he's going to go for a fate reroll. Down to 1 fate. Fails.
I'll shield bash you again.
Okay.
I will take my sword and poke him. Poke him good.
Critical shield bash again finally knocks him down. Skull is down to 6 health.
No, stay there. No. Okay, sir. That is activate Zoran.
Jin activates Zeron, zaps Donragar. Glance for 2, spends his fate, and now Frederick Skellington has arrived. Jin moves him up to threaten the Fate Shrine.
Frederick.
Freddy. I will start with Alandir.
Tycho now, really interesting board state here. He's chosen to activate Alandir, and he's shooting Skull, take him down to 3 wounds. Tycho maneuvering to give him some breathing space.
All right, let's take down that skull monster. Oh, another critical hit.
And down goes Skull.
He dead.
That is a soul for Alandir, a level up, and Jin's effigy is at 8 wounds remaining.
I did have a maneuver on that last one, so I'm gonna go here so I can see.
Yes.
And I have one last shot, so I'm actually gonna shoot at Inferno.
He takes a shot at Inferno now to try to gain some bonuses and takes the monster down to 4.
I think I'll activate Kogan.
He's taking a Ring of Invisibility as his freebie for coming back from the dead, and Kogan charges into Donragar.
Here comes the chainsaw.
Whoa, whoa.
Let's see if I can hack you up with the chainsaw. True damage 1. True damage 2. No.
Takes him down to 7 with 1 true damage from his chainsaw to take him to 6.
Donragar, stand tall if you can. Say it. She's gonna heal everyone around her. Brock goes back up to 16. Alandir goes back up to 8. She wants to go up a level, so she's gonna try and zap a monster.
Saiyan targeting Inferno.
That's a glance for 2.
Down to 2.
She'll try it again.
Second attack downs the fire elemental. Tycho chooses to add +1 to his magic, making it an 8.
There's a maneuver with that one, so she'll get a little closer to Piper and pop off a last shot at him. I'll do 6 dice against your silly skeleton.
Damn it! He needs a critical.
I need a critical.
But he's
6
got
dice
6
for the
dice.
crit.
Frederick Skellington is toast.
Zap.
Damn it. I'll teleport here for 1. Okay, we're going big.
Don't screw up, Jind.
Rakir has a mighty 7. If it's 5 blanks, I'm going home. No, it's not!
Rakir shadow steps right next to Donragar for 5 damage. 2 left.
Yes.
I'm still alive.
Rakir wants to run away, but if Terra throws a rock and splashes, he's going to kill Donragar, and Jind will lose the soul.
Yeah, so what I need to do with that is actually Rakir has to go like this. Taking it for the team.
Ugh, and because Brock has a soul on him, I don't want to charge you and kill you, because then the monster is going to kill and take all my souls.
That's why I am Krognar!
Brock backs up, banks a soul for Tycho, so Jind and Tycho are both at permanent 16. However, Marcus and Alandir both are carrying souls, so Jind is actually sitting at 8 health on his shrine. On to Communion in turn 5, and boy howdy, what a barn burner have we got here.
Start of communion phase, move unbound souls here. Next is move monsters. Roll a D2, sir.
That's 1.
1.
Terra throws a rock.
Rock, meet the cure.
That was lucky. Still no effigy power for Tycho. Tycho sits at 4 fate, Jind sits at 2 fate.
And now we spawn soul. The soul's gonna come over on this side this time. And then we spawn monsters. So 1, 2, 3, sir, and 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3.
Excellent. Please, please be someone big and scary. Then we resurrect hero models. Oh, it's me. Damn it.
Skull.
For the Viking way! Activating the mighty Kogan. He'll go back up to 16 wounds finally.
Jind spends a fate on Battlecry with Kogan to smack Donragar next week.
Kogan! Swing number 1! Reroll 2 dice. This one.
Success! 4 damage. Donragar down. Soul for Jind. Tycho's effigy down to 12 now.
Kogan! Level 2!
2.
He will shoot with his newly increased range of 4. 3 armor piercing shots, sir. Armor piercing, and battle cry is still in effect. I can reroll up to 2 dice. I need a judgment and a push. I'll just reroll this. It's a judgment.
So I take 4, down to 13.
4 damage. Yes, and be invisible. Kogan smart. I will shoot Marcus. Shabam! I can reroll up to 2 dice. No judgment.
Takes Marcus to 9 wounds.
Alandir is going to shoot Rakir in the butt.
Oh.
Alandir targeting Rakir. Interesting.
Hoping for a maneuver here.
Spending a fate to reroll. Down to 3. He's got a maneuver that dashes to his effigy to permanently drop Jind's effigy by another 4 wounds. Score 12-8 for Tycho, but he could lose Marcus. And Marcus is carrying a soul.
That was a great move. Yeah, but Rakir is on the move.
Rakir charges Marcus. Big move. 1 damage and spending his fate to poison him. That's 3 true damage. Marcus is down to 5 wounds, and Rakir steps into the shadows again. Marcus' effigy recalls, and Tycho has banked 3 souls. Jind's effigy is maximum 8 health. He's in some serious trouble.
Okay. Piper.
Piper trying to pick up that soul,
Shazam! Ah, it's a 7! I saw this with my eyes!
and he fails again. Oh no.
Do my free move. Piper is very sad that he couldn't roll a 9.
Brock charges Piper.
He only gets one big wallop. Oh, look at that. A critical hit.
5 damage, but her duplicate takes the damage, and the attack's ignored. Skull runs mid-board to take that Fate Shrine.
All right. Saiyan.
Just saying.
So she can use magic in melee.
Tycho's last activation is Saiyan. He wants that soul to be sure.
What is the effect of me walking away from combat?
I will swing at you.
Risking the parting blow,
Judgment! Oh, I saw a judgment and I nearly jumped for joy.
Saiyan takes 2. Tycho attempts to harvest the soul is huge. Fate reroll, he's down to 2. He gets it!
That's a 7. It's my soul.
Why would it only work for him and not me?
My soul.
Jind's effigy at 4 wounds left, 1 more soul, Tycho wins the game. Zeron now trying to stop the soul steal from Tycho as he could go first. This could be the final turn.
So all I can do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Stand there.
Challenge my soul slurping ability.
Just try to get that -1, pray to the gods.
Communion turn 6 is huge. It's possible Tycho rolls a 7 here and wins the game. Souls and monsters, here we go.
The monster is gonna go
One.
1 this way.
Critical hit.
Skull takes a rock to the face.
So he's taken me down to 10 wounds. I get my 2 fate,
Oh, I get piles of fate.
plus my 2.
I get 4 fate. Monster.
It's gonna be
Woof. Hey, it's a Donregar. Hi guys, I'm back. Donregar. He's gonna buy a restoration potion that he's gonna heal Marcus back up to full and send him back into the fight. I'm gonna activate Saiyan.
Tycho activates Saiyan.
Let's slurp up that last soul. Finish this game in style.
All he needs is a 7 to get it.
Go Saiyan, go.
Boom! Got him! That's it, that's all. Tycho wins. Congratulations. That's 2 for Ista to 0 for Krognar thus far.
oh man. Honestly, I needed to pick up that soul.
You really did. There was a couple of moments that didn't go your way.
What a great game, guys. Some serious back and forth there. Really thought that Rakir would have done more damage. I think Jind may have been a little bit tentative with him, and Tycho really took mid-board early. That was really the deciding factor in this game. Thank you for watching. Remember, we have the giveaway for the 5 vs 5 battle map. Details in the description. Friendly reminder, we are not giving away any other products, and we do not use Telegram. Thank you again to Creaturecaster and Cuttlefish Colors for sponsoring this episode. If you want to pick up Judgment Eternal Champions and get our discount, make sure to use the affiliate link in the description.